How's everything looking? Hold on, 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 I have to turn it down. I have to turn it down. Hold on. Everyone hold on. Everyone hold on. I have to turn it down. Oh no, I hit credits. I don't want credits. I don't want credits. No. Everyone did so great. Everyone did so great. Thank you so much for this game. I promise we'll watch the credits when if we actually get to the credits. I'll watch the credits. Look at that. Jerry Griffs. Thank you so much. Jalen did a great job. Thank you, Game Grumps. Alright. So, I don't know how to explain myself. You might be thinking, hey, why is this a game you own? And I will let you know, I bought it, 10 minutes before I started this. That doesn't mean I don't already own it, but this is really bothering me. That does not... Yeah, I'm not dead. This is why I explain to everybody that comes in. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why I explain, like, I go months sometimes without streaming. It's a problem I have. So, if you couldn't tell by the title and also the music, this is Dream Daddy. This is made by the creators of, this is made by, the Game Grumps people, and also voiced by people that work with Game Grumps. Obviously, it's made by more than just the Game Grumps people, but, you know, that's like the people, you know? It's a banger song. That's how I be dancing in the club. Duh club, even. My apologies. Duh club. Right? This is fucking baller. Okay. So, the reason why I wanted to play this game came out in, like, I want to say 2019, 2018. I watched Markiplier play it, for a charity stream. That was fantastic. All the managing debt is just part of being an adult. Thank you. Why I want to do this is I've been having a hard time, which is why I have not been streaming in the last week, because all I've been doing is sleeping and crying and eating. And also I got a tattoo, and it's my first tattoo ever. I can't drive, but at least I have a tattoo. I am too young to go clubbing. Fresca. You want a Fresca? Care for a Fresca? And I'm washing my Fresca down with a 42 gram of protein core power shake. I've been getting fucking jacked with these. I'm not thinner. Let me clarify. I am not thinner, but I do have more muscle mass. So. The problem with protein shakes, I don't like milk. So no matter what you make it taste like, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, if it tastes like milk, I'm not gonna like it. Also, I feel like I haven't worn this on stream. Keep the jacket. Can you actually see it? I can't tell because the stream is windowed. Can you? Oh, you can't fucking see that at all. Holy shit! What did I do? What does this say? Fuck. Fuck. Wait, hold on. We gotta change it. You're right. Not Stardew Valley. Category. There we go. Did I buy the Dad Rector's cut? I didn't like the way that sounds. Or is this... Okay, it is. We're in the clear. How's that? Is that better? Do you get stream notifications from me? Do you have my stream notifications on? That would be so sweet. I'm also wearing a Sublime t-shirt, which makes a band hoodie on a band t-shirt. So, you know, I clearly have a lot of friends. To be fair, I did not appreciate. I don't think he's in here, but I did not appreciate Sublime fully until I started talking to my boyfriend. Made a girl cry, got arrested, and yeah, you have notifications on. So, made a girl cry, that's easy. I make girls cry all the time. That's a joke, by the way. I don't. I'm more curious about the arrested part. Is there a better color for this? Oh, that's more chill. Oh, this is way more chill. Okay. The brightness was fucking freaking me out. What is this? Ugh! I don't like that. No, go back to chill. Okay. Now I have even lighting on my face. I got my ring light right here, and I got Napstablook right here. Napstablook's on pink. This is on purple, but on stream it's the same color because I have a shit camera. So this seems like a multiple time. This is like the third time you've assaulted someone, and also got no. You gotta stop getting caught for this shit, man. It's a serious problem. You can't really. I'm gonna take out my headset. Hold on. You can't really tell. I swear we'll get to the game. You can't really tell, but I cut my hair. This is what happens when I get upset, is I want to dye my hair, because I used to dye my hair all of the time, but now I just have to cut it, because I don't want to ruin the way my hair feels. But no matter what I do, it's always going to look bad, so there's not much I can do about that. Your Steam account. I thought you said your stream account, and I was like, who am I talking to then? No. That's fucking awful. Have you been able to get it back, or no? If someone hacked my Steam account, I'd be so fucking upset, because even though, like, I don't know, I usually stream on console, but I've been streaming on this more, but this still has, like, my PC has tons of games. I have the fucking Master Chief collection on this shit. If someone steals my fucking Steam account and takes all of it, like, ruins my Halo 2 campaign, I would freak out. I would freak the fuck out. I'd freak out. This is really weird because my camera's so shitty that that looks fucking weird. Ugh. No! Oh my god, the Hollow Knight was your baby! That was your baby, girl. It was your child. Oh great, my phone is starting. Thank god. Hey look, it's Gale Decarios. Can you see him? Can you see him? It's Gale Decarios on my phone screen. Oh, it said it's gonna rain in my vicinity? I have my window open. I'm probably gonna take my jacket on and off repeatedly because I'm both sweating and very cold. Not like in a sick way, but like in a... It's 60 degrees outside, so it's always a little too warm, a little too cold. We're gonna check this. Gonna check this. Okay, that's what I thought. What's with me and like, I have so many, like, I have people that just lurk. Like, constantly. My colors! If you lurk, I love you very much. Thank you for coming and hanging out, even if you're not gonna talk. Okay. It's not within the last week. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. Can you try and get your other account back? Because, goddamn. Alright, we're gonna start. Oh, I was gonna say why I wanted to play this. One, I've been very, very sad. And this is like a comfort game. It's a comfort Markiplier stream. So it's in the same way where, like, before I found Jerma and I was really upset, I would rewatch the Markiplier charity stream. And the Markiplier Witch's House stream, which are fucking like 10 years apart. And yeah, the Markiplier Undertale streams. He used to be my comfort streamer. And now it's Jerma, so when I get upset, I watch the Jerma Hit and Run stream, uncut, so all 11 hours. The Jerma Seaman stream, also uncut, so all 11 hours. what's the other one? Oh, obviously, Jerma Dollhouse stream, uncut, 8 hours. That's what I watch when I'm upset. So, I do have comfort shows. I watch TV shows like a normal person, but the TV shows aren't as funny as someone who's trying his best and just not succeeding. Recently, not... Which way is the middle, bro? Fucking figure it out. Am I in the middle now? I think so. It's weird because I'm looking right here to look at me, and right here is my chat. And right here is my stream information. It's all on one monitor, but it looks fucking weird. They got into my email and changed the Steam's email, so it's all gone. Fuck, that's so awful. I'm so sorry. Literally my worst nightmare. The only time any of my shit's been compromised, it was Google was like, hey, we had a mass thing. Here's your shit that's been compromised. None of my shit, all of my ex-boyfriend's shit was compromised. My shit, fine. On lockdown. That's the only time my shit's been compromised, and it wasn't even my shit. So, yeah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna play this, and I already cut my hair because I'm sad. So this is my secondary fix, and I still have those fucking Reese's cups from Valentine's Day because there are so many in there. And I have like one. I'm so fucking old. I have like one Reese's cup and my fucking teeth hurt. So, anyways, we're gonna start this game, and it's gonna be fun because it's a visual novel, so it's all voices. If you didn't like Stardew Valley because I was doing voices, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Oh, why did I do that? That's not right. Tipsy. Oh shit! I missed it. I also forgot I had it all because I have forever. You have a. I'm sorry. Could you repeat yourself? I'm so sorry. I think I just fucking scratched the microphone. I peaked it. I forgot why I had an alt account. So now, forever, I have a game called Sex Chess in my library. Forever. I have questions, but I don't really want the answers to them. So I'm not even going to ask. Actually, no, I will ask. Out of every sex or hentai game that you could find, okay? There's so many of them out there. You bought a game on Steam called Sex Chess. Honeypop would be much more dignified of an option, and I don't even like that game. In general, not even in terms of like, it's inappropriate. You know what I mean? Not like that. I just don't like that. I don't think the characters are very good for a porn game. Dad? Dad, wake up! Pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving man because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Yeah, what about Dream Daddy made you think that it was straight? Did you think I played a woman character? No, I'm a man. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Aww. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. This is the closest I'll ever get to being a parent, is this game, by the way.
Build that dad.
Build that dad. Ooh! We get to be built. All right. Oh. Do I make this accurate is the question. Obviously, we're going accurate. Well, the thing about that is that she's not a dateable character. She's my daughter, so you better leave her the fuck alone. If you think I'm a twink, you have something... I have something to break to you. What do I look like? I'll keep him twinkish because, like, I have the shoulders of a twink, but I don't have the body of a twink. Let me tell you. Look at this. This is the thinnest my body gets. Everything from down here, We're making a me character! Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We're making me. Shut the fuck up. Everything from here down, this is the best it gets. Here up, great. I got a fucking little round face, but everything down, none of my business. If I can't see it, then it's none of my business. Alright, I got like a... What do I have? Like that? Or like that? I don't have much of a jawline, but I have like a... Fun fact, you can't really... I think I've mentioned this before. I have... Oh, fuck, you can't see it because now I have lighting on all sides of my face. I have a cleft chin. Now, obviously, we're not doing that because I'm not that ripped. But I have a cleft chin. Mine's real small. My sibling has it a much deeper one. Aaron hair. I'm assuming that's Danny hair. I have made every custom character I've ever made mad fuckable, and I will never stop. Hey, I'm mad. I'm not, but I could be if I tried. I'm warning everyone right now that I am getting sick. Oh fuck! I have Danny Avidan hair. I just don't have that big of a hairline. Do I? Nobody saw that. Nobody saw my hairline. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. No! Fuck! Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I am not on testosterone, okay? However, I am convinced my hairline is receding. Also, you can't tell, but I grow facial hair. I grow facial hair. You can't see it on here because it's too thin, but it's not, and it's not peach fuzz, okay? There is I know the difference between peach fuzz and my actual facial hair. I have facial hair. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how it's happening. Like I'm gonna have to shave tomorrow kind of fucking facial hair. And it's starting to grow on this side, down my... I'm gonna have a fucking chin strap. I'm gonna grow a Lincoln. Because I think it's starting to happen right here, too. Like, down my, sideburns. If I grow sideburns, fucking... I'm cutting all my hair off, just keeping the sideburns. Just a fucking strip of hair. Like this. Not chops, just the strip, right here. I think this is the closest we're gonna get to my hair. Do I do dye? I used to dye my hair fucking wild, crazy colors. Here's a fun, sad story. When I was dating my ex-boyfriend, yeah. one of the first things I did when I met him was like, I was like, oh, or when we started dating, I was like, oh, what's your favorite color? I'm gonna dye my hair that color, because my hair was like red for super long. And he was like, oh, my favorite color is blue. So I went out and I bought blue hair dye and I dyed my hair blue. And he was like, why'd you do that? You look so much better with red hair. And I was like, oh, okay. I got these eyes. These are my eyes. These are my eyes. Where's green? There we go. I got scary green. See? he was a dickhead. But everything's okay. Oh, do you want Hinata eyes? No, that's not Hinata. Hinata's got the fucking... Yeah, those are my eyes. I think the nose might be accurate. That's kind of that. I think that is my nose. That's the nose that I have. Yeah, this is my nose. I only said that dyeing hair was a bad idea. Was neon green. Actually, the only bad hair color is fucking bright yellow. You want to look like fucking Josh Dunn. Dye your hair fucking hot. I was called not highlighter, just high. People would be like, what's up, high? Made me sound like a fucking, I was gonna say like a drug dealer, but that'd be the worst fucking drug deal in the world. Could you imagine? Yeah, I don't think I have a tooth gap. I look like a fucking Karen. I look like a millennial Karen. You know what I mean? No, we're gonna, right? That's what I look like, right? Oh, I could do fucking... I do own and wear purple lipstick. Well, there's only 3 body types, and one of them is a little too accurate for my liking. Okay, so we're going from the shoulders up. That's twink. That's twink. My eyebrows. I got fucking... was just popping in. Unfortunately, I have 6, but I'm glad I came at the perfect time to see you. Oh, no. Don't remember that. I keep forgetting not everybody has my fucking boyfriend's fucking fish memory. You're gonna remember that shit. You're gonna, like, fucking see it in your dreams. I'll... Mason's hairline. Never forget. It's like 9/11. Thank you for popping in. I will see you later. Have a doll. I'm begging of you. I'm begging of you. It's between you and me, okay? Have a great night. I hope you sleep well. I got fucking weird I got weird brows. You can't say that! See, that's what I'm saying. He's already confused. Does this count? I don't think my eyebrows are angry enough for that. So, also technically this is fake. That's fake. Good night. Rest well. I hope work goes okay. This is what I look like in my head, actually. Do I give him... This is the closest to actual facial hair I have. Do we keep the fucking puberty stash? French stash? No, I can't be... I was told by the person I trusted most that I looked French. And quite literally, I've never recovered. I will never, ever feel good about myself ever. Just from being compared to a French person, my fucking life is ruined. I'll keep it. Cause like, those are basically the same thing, right? Do I want pink hair? I think it... Do we do pink hair? Do we do pink... Don't call me that! Oh, I will kick you out of this chat. I'm not afraid. I could be ginger. I've always wanted to be ginger. And I don't mean that in like a Doctor Who reference way. I mean like I'm Black Irish, but I've always wanted to be Red Irish. I just think it's a little hard to look at is all. We could do teal or orange. Or this, I mean, this purple's not bad. Definitely not being blonde. I've been this color blonde before. When I had a shaved head, and I wore fucking, alright. I wore trench coats, and I shaved my head and dyed the stubble, I bleached it. So that was a look that I used to have. I do technically wear glasses, but I don't know if they're like, I wear glasses like these, but I think they're just no, they're taking up too much fucking space on my face. Oh, nobody here knows that I have no piercings. Dude, it was worse than Eminem. I looked like a fucking school shooter. I'm so glad I'm not affiliated or partnered yet, because fucking sometimes the shit I say on here is so fucking weird. I know for a fact I'd get fucked immediately. Okay. This is something I would 100% wear. This is something I would wear. This is something I would also definitely wear. I'm between I think we're going burger. Look at me! A little fucking guy. I think it looks like me. I think it does. Maybe softer brows. I got fucking... I don't know if that's accurate or not. We're gonna go with that. You should totally play. It is. I have not played it before, nor do I really know anything about it. We're gonna go. What the? Why can't I? Hello? There we go. Mation schmation. Be that dad!
Be that dad.
Dad tip 70. Fuck, I missed it! Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. If you do get it, I recommend re-up instead of normal. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Wait! Straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. Pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. That's the only way to make me stop crying, too. It makes everything... You know, shuts everything off. Well, considering it was... Hey, wait a second. I was gonna... Look at his fucking stupid face. He looks so fucking stupid. I was gonna say, how dare you, but then I looked at the pencil mustache, and I was like, yeah, I guess that's a fair question. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. Spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume! You couldn't decide being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons? Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repress that memory. And this was you in your horse face. Dad, I believe you named that plush Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was as... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Here's the thing, okay? Here is the thing. I love ska music. I love ska music. Anything, any sort of music with horns in it, I'm fucking so into it. I'm so cold all of a sudden. Holy shit. I'm fucking freezing. Any music with horns in it, I fucking love them. Nobody look at the fact that I have two chins. Give me a second. There we go. I got it on. I love trumpets. I love tubas. Don't call it that. That's not what it's called. It's not called horn music. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing them up. Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Alright, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. Tried to steal people's pets. No, Dad, that was Emma S. She moved to Kentucky 3 years ago. I miss her. I also miss my hamster. Sir Hamilton the Brave. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R. Later, she'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays. Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I promise I'll play Stardew again soon. Maybe after I start playing Yakuza 0, though. Maybe. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning. Food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Ugh. Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of... Oh, there's so many men in this fucking game. There's so many men. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do.
Yes, he is the other dad is dead, yes.
But your father, oh man, he held my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, and the calmest I've ever seen him, he says, "That's okay. That's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought that place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it. You break stuff. And plenty more stuff to break in the new place. I fucking see you. I fucking see you. I can't tell if I'm getting it or not. The light's too bright. Yeah. I don't want to think about it. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? Sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Jesus Christ, she's like, I think she's your age. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features a washer and dryer hookup, a 2-car garage, multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal! I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin! Yeah! I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of the cool stuff that we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know... Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase out any rowdy teens off your lawn. You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. That's how I feel. Holy shit, when I was in my last year of high school, I was like, I might as well kill myself at this point. I'm geriatric at this point. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So it's item number 1 on the new house agenda. Well, first we need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that are blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping, and Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. I dropped the cap. I hate milk. Everything that's milk and milk derivative is so bad. Ugh. It's such a bad texture. Why do I have 2 emails? Should I be worried? Oh, it's from Spotify and Steam. Okay. Okay, that's what I thought. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority! I'm so proud. No, that'd be fucked up. No, it was my receipt for this game. This game was $15, which is crazy considering it came out years ago. I also... Oh, no, I can't say that on stream. That would be really embarrassing. I'm just gonna say I own a product made by the person that drew the art for this game. This style of the characters, I own something with that style on it. And it was official merchandise. I want everyone to know that it was official merchandise. I will not say what it is. It was official merchandise, and it was $50 fucking dollars. 50. It didn't even come with the other stuff. Man, all the karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? We're gonna do dogs. You know it. Thanks for moving us into an area where dog-to-person ratio is very high. I only want what's best for you. I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell, "Dog!" and rock it way up. I mean, you do that a lot of— Hey, it's a dog! Wait. False alarm. It was just a funny shaped rock. Okay. Also, this is so real. I need glasses. I'm too lazy to buy a pair. I have my prescription. I just haven't bought a pair. And oh my god, if I'm going on a walk alone outside, the amount of times I'll see like a fucking rock and I'm like, that's a fucking coyote. That is a coyote. And I'm just like, oh, never mind, it's just a rock. Or I'm like, I go to like pick up a frog and I fucking pick it up and it's a stone in my hand and I'm like, oh shit. I'll freak out because I step on I think I step on like a fucking a frog. It's mostly frogs usually. I think I step on a frog and it's a leaf. It just makes a crunch noise and I'm like, and I check down and it's a full-on leaf. Wait, false alarm, just a funny shaped rock. If you want to see dogs so bad, let's go down to the park around the corner. Why did she? Dad tip 17, nothing can beat reading in print. And Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in a stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a very nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when— Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Did you throw this thing at my head? Bark! He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. Woof woof! How long do I have left? What's that? I'm already too late? My fate was predetermined for me long ago. I have no real agency in this cruel lifetime. Ruff ruff! You're right. I am the master of my domain. Fate is unknowable. Thank you, wise dog. Ruff! You definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for other people's heads. I'll catch it with my teeth next time. My chompers. You caught me off guard in this round. Not again. Not ever again. I'm just Did you see that? Did you see that? I got him, apparently. Whew. I didn't know it was like that. What is going on here? Who is in here? Oh, it says... Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Mason, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda and only find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll, like when JFK was shot, where a young girl sits on a checkered blanker. What? Blanker? Blinker? the nerdiest cringe shit I've ever done. Checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and hands over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me she's reading the comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? 10! She's a precious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instinct kicks in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no. It's happening. Holy shit, it's Pokemon! This is the closest I've ever gotten to a Pokemon game. Except for, like, Pocket Mortys. If you've ever played that. I played that for years. Go on, Daisy! Tell them about yourself! That's my girl! Amanda, get in there! Okay. Mason's HP, Brian's HP. They're both 80. Alright. Oh, I don't know what that is. Item. Okay, we're gonna hit him with a grade card. Oh no. Spelling bee photo. Child art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing from a cornucopia made in the 1st grade. Cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates that you hold on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20 HP. Ooh! Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Fuck! My HP's 90, his 70. Okay. We're going... Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. Fuck! Alright. Fuck! Should've brought the other one. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations! Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. 75. Oh, Brian's 5 off from me. Okay. We're gonna go... You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your pocket. Dad. Awesome grades! Brian loses 25 HP. Am I winning? You really carry that everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. I lose 5 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get a top prize canoe. No, Daisy's kicking Amanda's ass. I'm fine. We're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. Oh shit. Okay, Brian is still losing. Okay. We're gonna go... Spelling bee photo? Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. I lose 10 HP. I feel like it's weird to pull out a band-aid. Oh shit, can I not go back? Oh fuck. With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket, take a knee, and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone who would agree it's an unusual gesture. You lose 10 HP. Daisy has all of her adult teeth and never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Oh my god, I was doing so good. This is all I can do. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Words aren't all Daisy's good at, by the way. Her math is amazing. One time, I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, you lose 10 HP. I was close. I think I lost at like 10. He had 10 HP. I don't even know if there's a way you can actually win this fight. Why do you turn off? Excuse me, sir. Did he have to add insult to energy by being such a gracious winner? So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac now. Oh, am I doing Patrick Warburton's voice? He lived in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live, too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to beat me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye! Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Yeah, welcome back. He's there and he's real. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in competitive horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Schmason. Oh, I forgot her name has to be Schmason too, because my name's Schmason. Okay. By Amanda Schmason. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go to the coffee shop. I'm gonna get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. Huh. I hope he does. I hope he stays in your dreams forever. At least I didn't give him the extra creepy eyebrows. We walked to the street, the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on... I completely missed my lips. A cute little place on the corner. Alright. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from my place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it, because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Huh? You can be bad at this game, actually. This game is about romancing dads, and you can choose wrong answers. Yeah, I guess that's right. I gotta cover up. I'm like a fucking Amish woman in a My Chemical Romance jacket. Dad, and what's with the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you just go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame when you consider the possibility that there is, in fact, a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda! We walk inside. Okay. Inside the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Oh. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was like a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's still a good idea because like the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm not sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable. And the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. So what'll be? I scanned the chalkboard menu and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a Godspeed you, black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah, chai Antword. I'm thinking iced Tegan and Sarah. See? He liked it. Good choice. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995, and they were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 for being masters of not only pop hits but meaningful lyricism. I'm done. I'm doing the thing again.
Oh.
Do you know Tegan and Sarah? You're Canadian. But coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato to Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want the small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? Well, it would be big because Biggie Smalls was big. He was a big man. I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler than the bands you listen to, anyway. Hey, ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Dude, Robert's daughter, oh my god. If I wasn't gay in this game, it would be her. It would be her. I want her to fucking kill me. How does that Spike Siegel fucking quote go? I love a woman who will actually just kill me. I mean, really, what is it? Knock my brains in, or some shit like that. I think that's what he says. Not what he actually says, but what he says in my brain. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. Sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Mason. Oh, I'm a dad. That was weird. This is my dad, Mason. Ew. I'm nobody's father. I would be an awful father. It would be so bad. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. Gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to test it first so we can get the full flavor profile and, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that nana bread a taste if you want us to do free creative labor. I think that would commensurate with, I've taught her well. I've trained her for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right. Yes. That. Does she call... No, she calls me dad. I'm a dad. I'm not a daddy. Daddy is, like, when your kid is, like, 4. And then you grow, like, as soon as... Well, I was gonna say I stopped calling my dad daddy at a pretty young age. But I have issues, so I don't think that counts. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might be the only one able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedys. Right said banana bread. Grateful banana bread. So it's the Dead Kennedys, Grateful Dead. Right said... Is it Right Said Fred? I can't remember what that is. Alright, so are we doing the Dead Kennedys or Grateful Dead? I feel like he's one of those fucking people that really likes like niche shit. Oh, he hated that. He hated that. Go back, please. I have to go back. Like the jam rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia. That actually, but he didn't like it. He did not like it.
Hey.
Really? Yeah. Grateful Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey, yeah.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth. Maybe I should just say leaving baby to the professionals.
Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See? Sounds good when you say it. Across the way. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. I want to tell everybody right now, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is my dream man. Negan from The Walking Dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like men who don't like me back. I like men who really don't enjoy the company of other people. I don't know why. It's really not intentional. Why is my stream fucking profile is not updated in forever? Like my thumbnail. Which is fucking crazy. Okay. Oh my god, they're already playing? I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna kill myself. I thought they would at least, like, wait, but... No, that's cool. That's cool. I feel great. Anyways. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. What is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're... okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father's a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. Sleepy Time Junction. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Mason, bro! I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro. Holy... Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Hey.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Greg. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me. You're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Picks up her tiny whisk and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you... babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding! Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing? Smashly doing?
Oh, man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashly. And, we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro, right? Kegstan Craig is a father of 3. Kegstan Craig? Oh, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and drink it from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. But River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Bro.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab some breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives us a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including, and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda. He opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy, and then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs! He was jogging! Like, totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. It'll plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Tip 23 was take care of your body while you're still young. That's very important. Take care of your body while you're still young, kids. Amanda and I flopped down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into the boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl, and it's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit. I'll text you every day. I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for that dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it, and that's the cost to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back onto the floor. Fuck college. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design! Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth scanning the letter. What does it say? The admission committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we're unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie, it's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew you shouldn't put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. Pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight, so... You need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but... Yeah? Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans! I'm secretly the mayor of this town. I gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I gotta attend the union meeting. Boss man's been riding us bros too hard. It's time to rise up for our rights. Dad, you're not even gonna invite me to the riot? I'm sorry, sweetie. It's an honest day's work for an honest day's riot. I was just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed. Go out and watch the game? Nice. Which game? You know, the game. One that's on tonight. The game on TV, somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. Well, you do that. I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. you're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic?
Ugh.
No, making sports is played out.
Oh.
Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that meeting you have with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega? Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. Just as I'm heading towards my room, the doorbell rings. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do they know what time it is? I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and I open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi, I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies and I just can't leave these in the house or I'll eat them all.
Excellent.
Oh, where are my manners? My name's Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi. I'm Mason. That's what my name is.
Oh.
I saw the moving van and I thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter, Christy, want me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. Kids, right?
Alright.
Amanda pokes her head into the room and immediately hones in on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plates of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come... And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's quite the charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just... tough. Do I give him Trump voice? Children in general are tough. You know, I walked in and I said, I've got a lot of cookies, I can give you some cookies. Do you want cookies? I hear that. I mean, you have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met. My social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again? Also, you're right, he is Matt. I don't like blonde men, don't like blue eyes, don't like the collars he's wearing. I would like him to tone it down a little bit. And also, I don't like his haircut. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mr. actually, and, no. Not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph there with a huge smile. Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in the community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. Shake hands and seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff... I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. He's religious! Actually, I don't hate on people because they're religious, but if you're a youth minister... I don't trust you to nut. You know, I'm just saying Christian and Catholic priests and ministers, they have a reputation. Getting to any job. Yeah, exactly. Any job where you like spend a lot of time with children without any supervision has like high risk of like, because at least in like schools and stuff, not saying that it doesn't happen in schools, but in schools there's like a a bajillion adults, and most of them aren't cool with touching kids. So it makes it harder for the ones that do want to touch the kids to be able to do so. Not by much, mind you, but ever so slightly. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself like youth.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyways? The Emma's helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. We're gonna go catch the game. Watch them throw the pigskins. Catch with the, on their face, with the sticks. I just spit all over my microphone. That was fucking gross. Hold on, I'm caressing you gently, hold on. Okay, there we go. Wow, I guess I didn't really plan this through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way? Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive board. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. Holy shit, this is... My bar has all of these we fucking put them up for Christmas, and we've been so lazy to take them down that they're just still up there. We also, instead of a boar's head, we have a fucking... Is that a coyote or a hyena? I don't know what that is. We have a moose head on the door. And then we have a moose head behind the bar, like right here. And then antlers above the door. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. Take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Mason, by the way.
Hey.
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? Buy Mary a drink. I know, and it's crazy because they both fuck other people. They're both cheating on each other, kind of. Actually, I don't know if she ever, goes anywhere with anyone else, but her husband most definitely is sleeping with other men. Has slept with other men, which is crazy, because her best friend is Robert, and Robert fucked her husband. So, but then Robert, her husband broke up with Robert, It's really fucking confusing. The lore. Dream Daddy lore is crazy. I just fucking kicked something over, that's fine. Damn. Alright. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. I suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Sailor.
So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? It's the latest gossip around here. It's the latest gossip. What do you think of the game? It's the latest gossip around here. You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So... So what? I thought you were gonna... I forgot what we were talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap, confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with a white picket fence, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That's a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Oh. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy! Maybe some other time?
Come on.
Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am, now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. How do I do a man voice? In my opinion, my team is far superior. In my opinion. I have to disagree with that. Based on our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. Conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. Game is close with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. Unspoken truce is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Mason.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. I'm Neil. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. I want his- What did you say? I want his daughter to use me. Dude, the thing is she's got his fucking, like, his sharp features and the fucking... Goddamn. Okay. But I think out of all the women, I want Mary the most. If I could date any woman, it would probably be Mary. I would think. I want to help her. She seems not okay most of the time. My hair doesn't... This is fucked up. I shouldn't have cut my hair right before a stream, because I don't know what... Excuse me while I fucking... Which way does my hair go? This way? Oh my god! Ugh! This way? I can't tell because I'm using the fucking... this thing. There we go. That's better. I'm using this, and this is... This is all fucked up. There we go. That's better. It's not better. I have a calic in the middle of my head right here. So this does not want to do this. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? I love shots! Ooh, shots fired! I don't like them. Love shots. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. Whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Mason, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time, passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious. And cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Running from my problems. Trying to make friends. The usual. I like your style. Ah! He likes me. Anyways, he gets up.
Oh.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then it really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking outside in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Mason. So are we doing this or what? What?
Hey.
You know, you want to come inside or not? I would love to come inside. A wave. Everyone see my camera just fuck up? Ooh, that's not good. A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Smile and nod. Let's do it. I follow him to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leaving me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me to up the stairs in what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything except Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take mine off too. His hands roam down my chest and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? My kid's at home. I gotta... Actually, I should probably get going. Robert steps back. Alright. I think I'm gonna get home. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I head home, my head still spinning with the anxiety of turning Robert down. The side of my couch helps me compartmentalize, though, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. Oh my god. I wake up from a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winged back out. Check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on and ready to tear up the track? Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but I was Craig. Go to the gym. My man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20, ? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch my bones and creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket. Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Oh man, it must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth and throw on the only clothes that I own that are even kind of gym appropriate and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and well, this fucking song does not match the vibe. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front stretching. Hey, bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as bumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Ready to kick some butt? hell? Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. I get the feeling this is gonna be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt, but I can handle it with you here. Dude, bro, that means a lot. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is somehow friends with all of them. He high fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be, walking. So, I know we're on treadmills, yes. And those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
Very good. What is that? Craig laughs. They might be a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. So I watched the student on Muscle Team flux a muscle that I don't know existed on a machine that I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Praying to some sort of pain god. Trying to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing.
Nice.
I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. I check out my hot bod. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. Metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, he is really pumping up the speed again. I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. We were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction. So of course I do a sick keg stand and got everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Nice.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post keg stand with the dying dirty fish in your hands. You scooped off the ground. You're yelling at me that we have to leave, so you're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And then the next day, he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never... Well, I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call her gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid as I stare at it with must apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh, here it goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try. It's like an MLM scheme. Craig is just trying to convert me into his fucking like Ponzi scheme. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be in school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes and apply a generous amount of deodorant and run out the door. Tip 62, whistle while you work. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth staring at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with his heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. Oh, good night, I'll see you later. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard way. Oh wait, can you see if can I turn? Oh fuck, I can't turn around all the way. Fuck. It says My Chemical on the back. Fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops in and out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Mason. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Yes, sir. It wants me to mess with shield mode. I don't want to do that. Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat as one of his comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, now where were we? Who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Now, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions in 194 of your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure you know Amanda's a very bright student. I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda's always shared everything with me. It hadn't crossed my mind that something was wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? She has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes. You ever catch that rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day now. I'm sure that she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. pull up on the carpool and Amanda hops into the passenger seat. So, did she have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? Is that the kid from... Not Boy Meets World, the other one. His name's Mario, right? Mario, the chef Mario Batali. I was thinking of the fucking kid from like, oh my god, I can't, Saved by the Bell. Mario Batali? Disgraced chef Mario Batali is the first result, trying to make a comeback. Why is Mario Batali disgraced? What? How do you become a disgraced chef? You serve like fucking rat meat or something? Like, it was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we go grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find out that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. Pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MRR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yeah. Do you like Noah? Whoa. What? No, Dad. I can't believe you would. Dad, I mean, geez. Why would you? Gross. Sorry. I'm just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. Guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Jesus. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. That's so true. That's a good tip for tip number 69. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center. Aw, I miss malls. Malls aren't a thing anymore. Big indoor shopping center with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. When I was in the 7th grade, I want to say, my friend, who was far wealthier than I was, had a birthday trip at the Fashionista Mall in Las Vegas. And here's the thing, is that those people are fucking, like, trained to see who is, like, supposed to be there and who's not supposed to be there. Like, I was wearing all thrift store clothes because that's literally all I could afford. I could have barely afford clothes from Walmart, and they were like maybe $2 more on average than thrift store clothes, whatever we could find at Goodwill. So we go there and we just go into this jewelry shop. It's basically like a Claire's, but for like slightly older kids. So it's not like fucking a 20, like they're not selling like high-end jewelry. It's all fucking like body jewelry and like that fucking shit on the cardboard things, you know, nothing like seriously fancy. But I go in there and I look, and one like one of these tiny stud earrings are like almost $30. Hello? Why do I have an alarm for 3 Oh, it was because I was gonna see how long I need to wait before I can cook food for myself again. Because I'm a psychopath. Okay. Anyways, we go in there, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And, we're walking around, and the friend that's having the birthday party, she clearly looks like she's supposed to be in there. And, she walks away for a second, and one of the fucking people that works there, this is according to her because I was not there for this, goes over to her and says, you know, we can always tell when these people are gonna steal. Like, we know they shouldn't really be in here. Just, like, you should watch them, and then we'll be able to catch them stealing. Hello? I just came in here. And the funny thing is that we picked up a basket because here's the rule, is that, like, if you're in a store in somewhere and you think that they think, if you think that they think that you're going to steal, you need to pick up a basket so that they don't kick you out immediately. That is something that my ex-boyfriend taught me as well, but that was for different reasons. Because of something called racism. So we pick up a basket and we're walking around, and fucking, you know, the lady's like, to my friend, by the way, I feel like she saw us walk in together. She's like, yeah, just watch them try and fucking steal something. Fucking people like that shouldn't be in here. She means poor people, by the way. People like that shouldn't be in here. She means poor people. We walk out with the basket. We make it all the way across to the other side of the mall without realizing that we did actually accidentally steal the basket from the fancy place we were in. And it was a fancy basket. It's not like I was gonna keep the basket, but it was a fancy basket. Instead of just being like those shitty, like, Target plastic fucking carts, it was like, it had like cloth lining on the inside, and like it was like a chain almost on the holdy bit. It looked like it was supposed to be like a purse, but it was for shopping. I don't know. So I made my friend who was slightly wealthier go return it so that it didn't look like I, the poor person, was the one stealing the basket. It wasn't my fault. I'm pretty sure it was her fault, but you know, I'm just saying. That's my fun mall story. I miss malls, though. Growing up in Vegas, like the Galleria Mall, fuck, it was so fucking fun going there. And now it's just like, I mean, I'm sure the Galleria Mall and like Town Square and stuff like that, those are probably still thriving for the most part, but not like they were even like fucking 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah! Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's a greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you just want me to inject some fat directly in your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing me some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest cheesy girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and an unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastically and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at the rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Dad. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get like less and less funny the more you do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all youths have probably already done the joke to death. And what's worse with that is that with movies and TVs and video games, we'll try and jump in on the meme train, but just based on how long it takes for them to come out, the meme will be dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Whoops. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw in that one, in the one time. Oh, that one! Yeah. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda. Yes. Speech. Alright! I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Schmason had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the ball. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, to which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, but then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also start clapping. I'll bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Pursue the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs. Check the clearance bin for hot deals. Ironic mugs. Suddenly I'm stricken by existential fear. There's only one #1 dad. Why are there so many mugs that say that? This whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not #1, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very— ooh, I know who this is Damien! Look, this is very important to me. I hear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian expired. However, when I received it, it clearly had the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coat trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trops up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes! I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He comes in here all the time. He's obsessed with, like, Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and get home to get some rest. I know people don't like Damien for that first interaction, but I think they're forgetting that I love him deeply. Actually, he can do no wrong. I've never ever been upset with him for doing what he has to do. If something's Victorian or Edwardian, people have the right to know. No, this one? Nope. Anyways, Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice roads melt. But also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callan and Flint Dogbone, the twin-brothered truck-driving and ghost-hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost got... What? That was Australian. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Dad tip number 5, everyone needs to know how to use power tools. I would love to learn how to use power tools. I would kill myself on accident, though. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together future furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves in one desk. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can sneak some hot grill tips, I think we'll consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks. Dad, you are a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. A social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up at a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. Set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph! I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Oh, please don't hug me! Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait. There's Krish. Maybe Mary put him in his crib? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Mary, Joseph pecks her on the cheeks. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Oh.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mason, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I picked out some deviled eggs, and Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad... Oh, they're gonna talk about the weather. Go do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that a barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at a bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Wasn't that the one throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Ew, Brian. Talk to Matt. I'm not a Brian hater, but I don't like him. I actually hate him. I'm getting a headache, so my hair is coming down. Everything's stuck everywhere. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt's cool. Craig is cool. Hugo is cool. Talk to Joseph and Damien. Burger time. Straight to burger time. Burger time. Talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting and over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot! I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Mason, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-incher in there. I got a 50-incher, if you know what I mean. That's not true. It's a completely empty space. It's voidless. I'm like that. I'm like fucking Alan Rickman in Dogma. It's just fucking smooth. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got that 50-incher in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh, boy. Mason, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrow at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things changed since you. What happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him together out there. Build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mom and losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you could build a bond with your brothers in arms. And that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend and John and I went inner tubing down a river. He lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding?
Well,
Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing, holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Hey. Quick, hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Ugh, then hit the brake, I guess, and we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, such quality reality television. I watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving to death out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right up. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms for the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Yeah.
Now you're getting it. No, actual fire. Set the place ablaze. I hope it fucking goes up in flames. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Why, they're just kids. What are you gonna do about it? They're just kids. They're just playing kids. Long haul ice paranormal ghost truckers. Long haul paranormal ice. The ice is in there somewhere. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, am I right? Gotta love them. You're required to. By law. Hear that? Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of actually having to hear about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some other fellas. We'll go talk to Matt and you going Greg. Joseph and Damien. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Oh my god. How do people do this? Alright. See, this isn't working for me. What is that? What is this? I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk through me why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Mason! I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choices. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught such a ruse by a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that with my anger may have been justified, it was no way for such a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my!
Hey, Manta! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under one specific label, but I guess I had to choose. I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Oh my god. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resistant. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time in the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Mason yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school! That little... Oh, I can't say this. Can I say the C word on... The little bitch. He's a bitch. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever. Sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victoria era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad, that's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. A hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave it to me as a stick and post last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We will talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. Just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Matt, okay, this is a fucked up comparison, but every time I see Matt, I think of Daveed Diggs, which is embarrassing to admit that I can even tell you who Daveed Diggs is. I was gonna say I'm very intimate with Daveed Diggs. I'm not, but I'm intimate with the source material from I know him from places that I wish I didn't. And I know everybody went through a Hamilton phase, but goddamn if mine wasn't really, really bad. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. Walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place, and try to take something like, say, a Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a lot of the work is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't seem to notice me. Craig's looking in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. Had resistance training go the other day. Great! Little River here's a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you! I'm so sorry for pooping on you! She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. I'm also sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? I never get too comfortable. You never know when they're coming. I can't get too cozy in any one place. I need to have a to-go bag near me at all times. Burner phone, hair dye, fake passport, you know the deal. Stay on your toes, bro. Mason, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. What voice did there's too many men here. I don't know what voices I gave them. I have one man voice and it's my own. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. She looks so cool! Oh my god, kids now are so much cooler than when I was a kid. Like, fucking... Dude. Middle school for me was rough. I was talking to Leo today, one of my friends, about how I'm going to say this out loud, and I need to explain this to everybody because some of these stories that I'm going to be telling are going to be very telling about who I am working on not being, okay? I'm trying really hard to not be shitty anymore. There was a point in time where I was shitty, and you could say that's just how youth is, and it is, but also I'm just like slightly shittier than I think kids are supposed to be. So I'm putting it out there right now. I'm letting everyone know I am shitty by nature. I'm trying not to be shitty most of the time. And I think it's going pretty okay. But I mean, everyone has a sort of like starting off point that you got to work from, and I'm off that point, thankfully, but you know, I had to start a little lower than everybody else, I think. In the 8th grade, for me, I started dating a girl who was so sweet. She was fucking the nicest. And oh my god, I can't even think about this. There is a picture of me somewhere with my friend at the time. Where I am wearing it's the Halloween dance, okay? I am wearing a Mettaton costume, Mettaton like from Undertale. And it's quite literally the worst costume ever. I literally made it with a shirt that was too small for me. I cut it in half, so it was like a spaghetti strap, pink spaghetti strap like that, and then a black long sleeve shirt underneath. And, I used fucking aluminum foil and cardboard, and I didn't even have the money for glue at the time. Like, you have to understand how poor I have been in my life. I did not have the money. Nobody in my family had the money to buy glue for this costume. We did not have money to buy a costume in general. So, I use flour and water. Because, you know, that's what you do for paper mache. So it's just like, oh, it's like fucking basically the same thing. Night before the party, I put aluminum foil over pieces of cardboard with flour and water. And I draw on it a little bit, I think. And it looks so fucking bad. And the makeup is fine. I did the makeup and the makeup was fine. But then I wore my glasses over it. So then it was less fine. And this was like, even though I had been out for a while, no one ever learned how to like cut my hair properly, and it's before I started cutting my own hair, so I had prime like trans boy haircut where it's like they just give you a pixie cut, except for mine. This actually, you know what? I think this was after the Linus haircut, in where I had oh my god, this is like meta embarrassing. When I got that haircut, I showed the person who cut my hair a picture of Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots, and I was like, give me this haircut. And she gave me like an 8-year-old mohawk, like the one where you just cut this in a square and use gel and just go like that, just whoop. So it's not a mohawk like this, it's a mohawk like whoop. And oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. Anyways, I had that haircut, but with no gel in it, so it's just it's basically a bowl cut with a notch in it, like this, where the part in my hair is, and, this poor girl, I show up in that dreadful fucking outfit in fucking Walmart fucking combat boots. And I think leggings, or like the same fucking black skinny jeans that I would wear to gym class, because I didn't have money for like proper gym attire. And I don't remember why. No, I do remember why. That I'm not gonna. I feel like this is broaching territory on being somebody else's business, so I won't say that. But I do remember why. And at the dance, she is dressed so much better than me, by the way. She is in a marionette costume. She looks adorable. She's like 12. How old are we in the 8th grade? 14. So we're like 13, 14. And she's in a marionette costume. She looks great. And I go up to her and I'm like, we gotta break up. She's like, I did not even tell her before the dance. I told her at the dance. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, we should stop seeing each other. I just think, like, you know, it being the 8th grade and stuff like that, like, you know, we don't know really what's gonna go on in the next like six months or something like that. She's like, oh, okay. And I talked to her friend later, and her friend was pissed off for her, rightfully so, because now looking back on it, I'm like, wow, that's so awful. Just the whole situation is so embarrassing, because how does someone show up in a costume that bad and then break up with somebody else? Anyways, I believe her name was Mia. Mia, if you're out there, you deserve so much better. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was quite literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. So I apologize wholeheartedly. And if it makes you feel any better, it haunts me in my nightmares constantly. I think about that outfit. I think about that fucking era. I can't believe people told me that I did a good job in my costume. I have so many fucking embarrassing, like, middle school stories. It's so bad. Like, high school was just sad. Like, there's not even like funny embarrassing stuff that happened in there. It's just like embarrassing, like like kind of like I don't know. Anyways, the kid is cute. She looks so much cooler than me than when I was in middle school. So that's all I was gonna say. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Ah, hey Mason, this is my daughter. Hello! Hi, Carmencita.
Huh.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend, and your teacher?
Ah.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. Didn't realize we were the neighbors. Yup. Still gonna get me that overdue midterm paper? Ha 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 ha. Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. Very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Manchego.
Oh my god, they did not get all of these people in a studio. It sounds like they got like half of them in a studio and then just gave up. Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. Nope. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Very strange indeed. Okay. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flucks it into a gutter. Unbelievable, excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then spread onto my yard and lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo Hugo whacks us. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Mason, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest! Okay, I'm in the 8th grade, and God, are you happy now? Sure, you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. It's funny because when this came out, I'm pretty sure I was this kid. Not him specifically, but like I was also in the 8th grade and, you know, edgy and wearing Undertale costumes to school. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you! Ernest puts in his earbuds and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad. And he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, it's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possibly a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against. You accept your fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I look across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our jobs as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, and you're right, but it would be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might be a time that comes where it won't be like that.
Hey.
Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Mason. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably don't know this, Mason, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we might need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. I love that dads is capitalized. Like God? No. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for us dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and the Weird Twins. I think they wanted her soul. I successfully completed Chapter 1. It took 2 hours to get through 2.5 hours to get through Chapter 1 of the game? Oh my god! I'm a much quicker reader than I am a fucking speaker, I guess. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I feel like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you got to meet some of the other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will. Ever figure out how social media works? I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Laserdisc is clearly a superior something. Amanda and I return home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like no one was really... Fuck you for not being into cauliflower. I fucking love cauliflower. I will eat that shit. I will eat it raw. I will eat it steamed. I will eat it mushed. I will eat it fucking... When they press it into that thing and it goes like that. Dude. Kill it. Actually, yeah. I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna... see how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I am tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down. Look at that. That sun is down, baby. As soon as the sun set, like, as soon as I see a little bit of fucking orange or purple in the sky, done. Sun's down. I'm going to bed. I still have some sleep to catch up from when you were a baby. Just leave me be. Just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Is he an actual celebrity or is he a fake celebrity? Is Gavin Chapman a real man? From real estate? I don't think Gavin Chapman's a real man. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I don't think I've ever had rosemary as a spice. Like, I've never had it on anything. I've smelt it for sure, like on incense and sage and shit like that, but I've never eaten it. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it! What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and I'm not... Also, one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell, but I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone, and nothing yet. Okay. Now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all of the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who is she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' known phone numbers? Why don't I even know her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all of the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home, and I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now I know she's okay. I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of the pocket. Oh, whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann! Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad...
Huh?
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to... I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez, as I'm falling asleep, one thing she keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I might be. I'm your dad. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I was brewing some... Do I have a job? Do I have a job where I go to work and make money? What am I... Maybe my husband was in the military and I'm living off of, like, military death checks. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... good! I trust you make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. Gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Schmason? Team Schmason. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the egg and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. I'll smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? It's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Ooh, okay. Questions about myself. On a Friday night, you are more likely to polish and sort my coin collection. Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My trusty gill. What? Grill. The lost shaker of salt. The lost shaker of salt. Oh my god, I'm tired. You can hear, like, at the beginning of this stream, I was fucking getting through it perfectly. I was tired at 1 a.m. when I started streaming. It's fucking 4 a.m. now. I need to go to bed soon. I have work in the morning. Oh my god. I'll turn this off after I finish making my Dadbook profile. If you had one thing to take out with you on a desert island, what would it be? The lost shaker of salt. Castaway on duty for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I genuinely think that if you threw me on a deserted island, I would probably be able to get through at least a week. Like, I'd be okay for a week. I know how to... I've never been able to catch a fish with my bare hands, but technically I know how to fish, and I'm sure I could find something meaty on the ground. Like, I could hunt an animal not in the water, but I don't know about in the water. And I think I have good enough survival skills. Like, I know that I've lived in a city my whole life, and I've never shot a gun, and I've never carved wood, and I've never had to go camping, and I've never, you know, made a fire on my own without a lighter or a match. But, you know, I'd probably get through it. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I just want a man who will listen to me cry and not be angry at me or think that I'm, like, trying to hurt him emotionally. Street smarts! What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, President of Space. I wanted to be, here's what I wanted to be as a kid. I wanted to be a detective, but not like a diehard detective or like, you know, fucking like even like a Brooklyn Nine-Nine detective. When I was in the 3rd grade, I found an instruction manual for a 1960s detective guide on like how to like dust for fingerprints and how to like measure shoe sizes and like fucking like all this stuff for like old school detective work. That is the detective I wanted to be. I wanted to wear a long fucking trench coat, wear my badge right here, you know, have a little tiny gun in my pocket that go pew. You know what I mean? I don't, as a worst case scenario, I wanted to be like an old school 60s noir fucking like movie type detective. That's what I wanted to be. All of this like weird stuff, I don't care about any of it. I want to wear like a nice khaki suit and have someone come up to me and be like, I want to sit at a diner drinking like a black coffee and be like, doll, can you get me another slice of cherry pie, please? And she'll be like, sure thing, honey. And then she gets me the pie. And then I'm like, thanks. That's what I want to do. But, you know, pirate was my second choice. I used to read a lot of history books, specifically about the Bronze Age, which, by the way, I love the Bronze Age. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I want to be an anthropologist. The Bronze Age is possibly one of the coolest ages in history. Actually, it is the coolest age in human history. And we have lost so much information about it. It's insane. I think the general consensus is that there was like a flood or something, and that's why we lost so much of this like vital information from that period. But there's a shit ton of it that's gone. So, what's your favorite movie? War documentaries. Hey, I know a guy that likes war documentaries. Sean Connery's entire... I don't know who Sean Connery is. I have like 17 of his movies downstairs. I didn't even know he made that many. Like, I heard his name in like passing, but I didn't know he was like a shitty action star. Like, every action movie where they're like, this guy, you know, you don't need a lot of money to make this. He's in it. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Old comedies that haven't aged well. So, I love romantic comedies. When I am sad, I will watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I've seen it like 15 times this year already. So, another one is Always Be My Maybe. I will watch that repeatedly. 10 Things I Hate About You, technically a romantic comedy. I love that movie. I enjoy being in love. I think that love between two people is one of the greatest things that you could ever have, ever. And I don't know if true love is a real thing. I want it to be. But when I watch rom-coms, it makes me feel like even no matter how absurd and awful everything gets, everything's gonna turn out okay. And that's the important thing that I really like. So I like romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together. I love nap dates. I will fall asleep in my partner's bed just because. Like, I'll sleep for a good, like, 2, maybe 3 hours while he plays video games. Which is great because he wants to play video games and I want to go to sleep. So it gives us both a chance to do our thing. And he's got a fucking cute-ass dog. He's just a goodest little fucking boy ever. Well, maybe not ever, but, you know, goodest that I've seen in the recent years. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. I think if me and my partner did this, we would kill each other by the end of it. I think we would have more luck building IKEA furniture together than doing a 100-piece puzzle. If I'm being genuinely honest. I think we would both get bored and angry at the same time, which is not a good combination. Like, we get over and understimulated, which you would think would even out, but it does not. We have talked about doing Lego sets before, but those are so fucking expensive. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache, but being emotionally vulnerable, arson, or trying to geocache. I do love me a little bit of arson, but I've always wanted to do a geocache. I'm just really, really scared of finding, like, dead people, though. What do you never? I've never technically seen a dead person before. I've seen the stretcher that my grandfather came out on, and that was a little fucking gory for a stretcher. But that, you know, that's about it. I've never seen like a real life dead person. Technically, he had an open casket, but I was so like detached from the situation that it was just kind of looking at a wax figure. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles, and a pen, a cool knife. I genuinely do not. Oh my god, I'm one of those people. You know when you fucking ask someone who's like, oh, does anyone have scissors? I need to open this fucking box or this envelope, and someone just goes, I got a knife right here for you, buddy. That's unfortunately me. I don't know if that makes me cringe, but that's something I do. Unironically. I'm so sorry. My cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. I never bring one of my house keys with me. No, I shouldn't say that online. That's like nearly doxing myself. I'm asking myself to get robbed if I say that. It's a cool knife. I spent a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. Yes, I do. How proud I am of my child. Amanda's great. Potential ends of the world. Also true. Genuinely, I will sit in my bed with my, like, arms crossed like this, looking up at the ceiling, and I'm like, so, I definitely won't be able to fight an asteroid, but if it's, like, zombies, I could work with that. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get my next cup of coffee and lawnmower modifications. Here's my hot take on lawns. This is not a hot take as of recent, but I was thinking about it in, like, middle school and shit. Because I grew up in Vegas, and the thing with Vegas is that grass is not, like, naturally occurring. At least not the grass that they plant out there. The grass that you see on lawns in Las Vegas are not put there. It's not native. Like, just fill your fucking... If you're going to live in a desert, let it look like a desert. Like, we have native trees, we have native grass, we have native plants, but nobody wants to plant those because they look ugly. Then don't live there. Go somewhere else. Fucking California's right down the street, buddy. Go there. Even Arizona, like if you go further up north into Arizona, or even further up north into the state, if you go up to Reno, they have some natural grass planted up there. It's not all desert. It's wet and rainy up there. Go there. Let me have my spiky flowers in my lawn. Thank you very much. My HOA did not allow native flowers in the backyard or in the front yard. So, when I lived there. So that pissed me off a lot growing up. Anyways, potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day here looking at other people's profiles. Simesh is one of them. More than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I'll promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
It's dating time. Whoa, it's Amanda. Hi, Mason. It's me, your dear old friend from back in the day, Dad Amanda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. This is a recently added, exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Mason, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy-to-buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow, I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold! I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked very hard and ate all my vegetables. Holy, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Alright. Can I look at these people's profiles? Ooh, yes. Okay. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know I'll use this information against us, right? That is his bio. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Giacomo. If you had to take one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. I would love to do that with you. I would grave rob frequently. They don't need it. Why are you burying things that could be added to fuel our burning economy? What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Well, with my extra knife, it'll be 5 knives, and then we can open a restaurant. We can open a business called 5 Knives. I spent a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? You're going to, Robert. You're going to. We're gonna save this real quick, because I don't think I've had the option in a while. Let's look at Damien's. On a Friday night, you're most likely to listen to a true crime podcast while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Taxidermy freaks me out. I actually think it's a very cool process, but it's another one of those things where I'm like, I know it's just the hide of the animal, and for like museums and stuff that makes sense, but like, why are we taking away all of these resources that could be going back into the earth or being used to make sustainable things? And I know taxidermy is not such a big problem that it's like killing everything, but like, oh wait, I didn't see this. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about our latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of your own demise or black cats, please send me a letter. If you had one thing to take Whoa, I need to go to bed. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. I think that's is that it? Bosom? Bosom. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. This is really funny for a different reason later in the game. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. What are you spend a lot of time thinking about? Mortality, salience. I have a pretty high vocabulary. I am not knowing a lot of these words, and it's very embarrassing for me. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniature. He's got miniatures! That's so cute. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Well, Hugo, let me show you something pretty great. If you look really hard, you can see that if you look really, really hard, you can see that there's actually nothing there. I am a sack of flour disguised with a t-shirt on. What's your who did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. Ugh! I love art history, but also boring! God, it's boring. What's your ideal date? Each of us read different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I like that. I think that if you can't be comfortable being, not talking to someone, then you don't like them. You genuinely are chill with someone if you can just not talk to them and hang out in the same space and feel super chill about it. What do you do? What do you never leave the home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them a lot. You're not even wearing them in your profile picture, dude. They're not there. Spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That is true. Paper books are cool, but they're not actually, like, if you're not reading them, then you're just being extra wasteful. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. I have not worked out today. Actually, I keep drinking these protein shakes and then not working out, so it's like not doing anything for me, honestly. I'm just drinking protein, and that's it. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, and I'm also misusing it because I'm pretty sure I'm putting it on top of the calories I'm already eating instead of putting it, like, using it as, like, not a meal supplement, but you know what I mean, like a thing. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, energy bars, boring. 6-minute mile, boring. Beer pong, world champion. Fun. Buddy cop movies forever. Hot Fuzz, genuinely one of my favorite movies of all time. Fucking fantastic. I like it more than Shaun of the Dead and I feel like most people put At World's End at the bottom. I think it's At World's End. I think most people put that at the bottom because, like, it's a great movie, but it's definitely not the best movie in the Cornetto trilogy. Also, it does not make a whole lot of sense. I have watched it a few times, and every time I go, huh? And then the ending totally fucking throws you off, because, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but then it's like, oh, okay. I didn't know we were going in that direction. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. I would die, so, okay. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. What is that? What is energy gel? Energy gel? Do you put it on you, or do you eat it? Is it like Jell-O? Is it like what I'm imagining is testosterone gel? But that can't be what that is. Ew. Spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? I can't tell. That was a gross joke. I'm so sorry. I don't objectify men. I don't care for these two. Like, here's the thing. I usually love, you know, but just not Brian. I just don't like his personality. And I usually love Irish men. I'm assuming he's Irish considering he's orange and green. But I just don't like him. So we're gonna save here. I'll do a couple of dates with a couple of different dads. We'll probably do Hugo, Damien, and Robert when I come back. But that's what I'm thinking. Probably either finish off with Robert or Hugo, because I love Damien and I love his last date, but I have a serious problem. Hugo and Robert scare me a little bit, and I think I don't know. I can't help it. Anyone who's here, I don't think anyone's in this chat. I don't think anyone's been in this chat for like about an hour, if not 2 hours. But if anyone's in the chat, thank you very much. Have a great night. I don't think anyone's here, so I'm not gonna raid anybody. But thank you very much for hanging out. And I like doing funny voices, so we will be playing this again, even though I have about 4 different games that I've started on stream and have not finished, which I really need to work on. So, everyone have a good night. Thank you very much. Sleep tight. Bye!